Alright guys, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. I think we're on case 5. The Kew Gardens drama. Seems like a good one. Let's get on with it, shall we? Oh. It just started us off. Find the stolen plants from the last exhibit. Okay. Started us off, didn't pose any intros out. Something might have happened there, might have glitched out. Okay. Righty poo. Kew Gardens.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Use it just cut out then.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you.
Albert.
What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert!
I see a wank as
show
well,
these
but
gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
lovers.
He was my father.
Oh.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve.
A wanker made us come there.
The large greenhouse.
Made him bring us here.
Of course, we understand.
Do not touch.
Brilliant.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
Footprints.
The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here. The door was smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
That's better. On my facey wacy. Fragments.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as
Take a
that on
sample.
the ground. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. The esconsson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle
Oh,
was
someone
changed
stinky over there.
afterwards.
I think
Stinky
we need to
winker.
inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
There's no one else in here then.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
Here is a list of the stolen plants. The plants were here. All of them was stolen.
Oh, broken pot there.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. Very strange. Half of the Colonial Collection is absent. These windows were perfectly cleaned. The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Stinky.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Oh, things just doesn't smell right, does it?
According to this, this is one of the outlets of the ventilation system. These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
That plant is weird. Australia.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it. Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
No. Door. Pot. Dead.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder?
Murder, they covered it up. Perform the
Let's go to
autopsy.
Scotland Yard.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Oh, done some belongings.
This watch is of great value. A
We're on
beautiful
fucking Kew Gardens, didn't I?
of a good make. A membership card for the London Crest Club.
Letter. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it's surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Montague done. That absolute knobhead. Oh no. Oh, okay, no, that's from the guy in it who's died. And then whippersnapper that off.
All, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy.
We're gonna cut him open.
No redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here. There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Gonna fucking cut him up.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his
Branch. Liver.
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs. The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs. The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs.
No reason for the heart attack then.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
Oh.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
That looks dot.
My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Fucking hell.
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert.
Miss White.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson, it is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
Could have been an absolute
You're
prick.
enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
I need to know what plant. So he got locked in. Plant squirted some shite on him. That's baked straight.
That is not... That is not the one I need.
Oh, there we go. Encyclopedias. Botany. That one. These plants have a certain toxicity in common, more or less variable. You know, carnivorous. Calina in a Briere. Oh, they're all of them. Not my premise to return as there. Oh, only the first frequent dangerous to humans, particularly Florum diabolica, only under very specific conditions.
Here it is.
So it's the one that's deadly spores. Go back to Kew Gardens.
Colonial Collection. Water Lily Greenhouse. Dry Tropics. Palm House. Director's Office, Cloakroom and Laboratory. Reserve. Nursery. Seed House. Ventilation System. A map of Kew Gardens.
Something I need to do here later, I think. Talk to this geezer. Looks a knobhead anyway, those glasses. Inexpensive glasses. Dirty bastard. Dirty clothes as well. Well, he's dirty because he's gardener, isn't he?
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the Colonial Collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
Bullshit.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression, great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week.
Drinking.
He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say?
Drinking.
He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr.
Major nonce.
tell me, Mr. Hamish,
Ooh,
do you grow
Miss
the
Parker.
more
He's
deadly
done something to his
variety
park,
of
right?
plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Right guys, going to leave part 1 there. Going to continue my inspection of the Kew Gardens in the next part. And see who killed Mr. I don't care. Bye now.